Big Hero 6, Chapter 20. Sticking close together, the team crept down the stairwell. Fred chose that time to begin singing. 6 intrepid friends led by Fred, their leader. Fred's Angels, Fred Angels, harnessing the power of the sun with the ancient amulet they found in the attic, The amulet is green, It's probably an emerald, Wasabi silenced him with a look. Fred, I will laser hand you in the face. Fred shrank back. Shh, Hero said as they entered a huge concrete testing lab. Any sign of him, Baymax? He looked at Baymax's scanner. The signal had disappeared. This structure is interfering with my sensor, Baymax said, still trying to get a reading. Oh, great, Wasabi said anxiously. The robot's broken. Guys, you might want to see this, Honey said. Everyone was on high alert as they scanned the lab. The place appeared to have been badly damaged. The ceiling had caved in, leaving a gaping hole. The walls were cracked, and chunks of concrete were scattered everywhere. 2 large circular structures that vaguely resembled portals of some sort dominated the room. One was intact but half dismantled. The other seemed to have been completely blown up. What do you think they are, genius? Gogo asked Hero. I'm not sure, but look, Hero replied, pointing to a bird symbol on one of them. That was the same one Hero had seen on the metal piece Yokai was transporting across the bay. Then Honey said, Hero. She was pointing to a flickering light. It was coming from a control room in a tower overlooking the lab floor. Yokai must be up there, Hero thought. The team climbed a decrepit metal stairway, ready for battle. But when they burst into the control room, they found it abandoned. The flickering light was coming from a bank of video screens. The biggest screen showed the graphic image of the bird. Silent Sparrow was printed underneath it. Hero walked over to the computer and hit a key. An image of Alistair Krei appeared. Krei, Hero said, a little shocked. The paused video began to play. It showed Alistair Krei standing in the lab when it was sleek and new. A small audience that included military officials was listening as Krei said, We were asked to do the impossible, and that's what we've did. We've reinvented the very concept of transportation. Krei gave his audience a broad smile and pointed to 2 large circular structures, the same ones the team had found in the lab. Friends, I present Project Silent Sparrow. He nodded to the control booth, and the 2 structures powered up with a hum. Krei took the hat of one of the generals. May I? He asked. But before the general could answer, Krei tossed the hat into the closest circular portal. In less than a second, it flew out of the other portal. Whoa, a magic hat, Fred said. No, Hero said, impressed with what Krei had done. Teleportation. Those circles are portals. On the video, Krei handed the general his hat. Teleportation, the transport of matter instantaneously through space. Not science fiction anymore, Krei said. The guests burst into applause. Next, Krei led his audience up to the control room. Now, we didn't spend billions of dollars to teleport hats. His guest nodded and laughed nervously as Krei motioned to a video monitor. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here to witness history. Krei spoke into a microphone. The image of a young woman flashed onto the screen. Ready to go for a ride, Abigail? He asked. The pilot gave a thumbs up. We've invited all these people, might as well give them a show, she said as she climbed into a flight pod, set up to enter one of the portals. Krei turned to his guests. The first human teleportation in history, courtesy of Krei Tech Industries, he said with a flourish. And the countdown began.